श्याम मुरारी मनमोहन घन श्याम मुरारी नटवर सुंदर मुरलीधारी मनमोहन घन श्याम मुरारी राधा वल्लभ वृंद विहारी राधा वल्लभ वृंद विहारी कुंज विहारी हृदय विहारी कुंज विहारी हृदय विहारी पर्ति विहारी हे गिरिधारी पर्ति विहारी हे गिरिधारी पर्ति विहारी साई मुरारी पर्ति विहारी साई मुरारी मनमोहन घन श्याम मुरारी.
Om Shri Sai Ram. Whenever I think of Lord Krishna, I get the mental image of the Lord maneuvering the chariot of Arjuna in the battlefield of Kurukshetra. It was a lopsided battle, it appears, right? There are just the 5 Pandavas and there are 100 Kauravas along with Bhishma Pitama, Dronacharya, Karna, etc. Was the Lord partial to the Pandavas? No. I feel it was the choice that Arjuna made that brought them the victory. Arjuna chose the Lord, whereas Duryodhana chose the huge army of the Lord. And all this happened way back in the Dwapara Yuga. What about Kali Yuga? I feel each of us are presented with numerous opportunities wherein we have to make a choice. What is it that we choose? Do we choose the will of the Lord? Are we patient to listen to the will of the Lord? If we do that, what will happen? Get set to listen to the most incredible story of Praveen Vemula. Praveen had completed his masters in bioscience and he got a gold medal. He prayed to Bhagwan, Swami, what is it that I should do after this? And he was in for a surprise. Swami said, my dear child, pursue the management course in hospital administration. Now this was something very new to him. Swami chose another boy also, called both of them and said, both of you go to Bangalore and write a small test and come back in 5 days. Swami fed them sumptuously with food and of course his unlimited love, blessed them and sent them. So they set off to Bangalore and they approached a coaching institute. And there they got to know that the exam that they have to write is GRE. But there was a hitch because they said you need a passport to write this. And of course, all of us know that to get a passport, it takes a minimum of 1 month and a maximum of 6 months. These boys set off to get their passport. Luckily, there was a person in the passport office who knew the magnitude of seva that the Sathya Sai organization does. So, he cut across all formalities and, hold your breath, he got the passport in just 6 hours. The first obstacle is done with. So, they went back to the institute to enroll themselves. There they said, you must be mad. People enroll and study minimum for 6 months and still some of them are not successful. We don't want to spoil our reputation by making both of you enroll in our institute. The boys burned the midnight oil and with the blessings of Bhagwan, they attempted the exam. And it was a bigger challenge for Praveen because being a bioscience student, attempting the online test was challenging for him. It is needless to say that they came off in flying colors. They got 90%, the best ever result that institute had got. So they in fact got a good name and didn't spoil their reputation. The next big hurdle is getting the visa. So they went to the office and when they contacted them, they said, your application is outright rejected because you don't have a sponsorship. Now they contacted the doctor whom Swami had appointed to make them get enrolled, and the university was Loma Linda University in the US. And when they inquired there, they found out that admissions had closed 1 month back. So this doctor, he took all the effort, he went and met the dean and explained to him about the service activities happening in Prashanti Nilayam. The dean convened an emergency meeting of all the faculty members, and for the first time in the history of the university, they went back in their decision and enrolled these two boys. And at last, they got the visa just before boarding their flight. So you think that's the end of the journey? No. Swami had told them, complete your course and come back in a year. Now, this management course is for 2 years. So the boys were wondering, now how are we going to do this? Maybe we will not be successful. But they gave up all those fears and put their faith in the words of Bhagwan. And this is the last surprise for you. The boys completed the course, completed a 3-month internship, and returned to Prashanti Nilayam exactly the same date they left Prashanti Nilayam the previous year. So that's it, my friends. If we have trust and faith in the words of the Lord, then alone miracles will start happening. Why just that one Arjuna of the Dwapara Yuga? Why can't all of us be? And at this juncture, it gives me a great sense of pride and happiness that Praveen was an alumnus of Sri VISHWA Matriculation Higher Secondary School. If these two boys can, why not we? Let us ponder over this, and I also request you to subscribe to the channel and press the bell button for notification. Thank you. Jai Sai Ram.